这一部分呢，我们就进行到3、5题的讲解。我们首先呢，来看一下24题的第3题的讲解。首先呢，我们还是先阅读一段材料，然后这段材料中啊，咱们就一定要做到3个事情，一个是找到 who 谁要做什么，那么第2点就是 what 要做什么，第3点啊就是他给出了一个什么样的原因。那么这个地方啊是一个 proposal， 我们就来看一下他提出这个事情是什么，然后他的原因是什么。I propose that the university close the campus coffee house. Coffee houses are great if people actually use them, like to socialize with friends, while enjoying a cup of coffee and a snack. But students are not using our campus coffee house. There are usually lots of empty tables when I pass by the place. It's just a waste of space that could be used for other things. Also, the food at the coffee house is not very good. The last time I was there, the cakes and muffins my friends and I ordered were dry and didn't have much flavor. 在这样一个 proposal 里面啊，他提出啊，咱们这个 coffee house 应该关门了。那么第一点呢是 a waste of space， 那么第2个原因啊就是啊 food is not good。那么知道这样一个事情啊，咱们抓住这样一些关键句子以后啊，咱们看一下题目的要求。当然是另外一个人啊对这个 proposal 提出了他的看法，给出了他的2条原因。那么基本上啊，问题的套路都是这样的。有知道题目的要求之后呀，我们还是啊先一起来听一下听力。
Now listen to 2 students discussing the letter.
I don't like his proposal.
Why not? There are never many students in there.
But that's what I like about it, that it's never crowded.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a great place to study. I go there a lot. I'll read a book or bring my laptop computer and work on a paper for class. It's never very noisy.
You're able to get work done there?
Absolutely. In fact, I actually prefer it to the library as a place to study, and a lot of other students do too. We even study for our final exams there. And you can eat there while you work, something you can't do at the library.
Okay, but you don't actually like the food there, do you? I mean, he said...
Well, I don't think he's been there recently. I mean, it's true that it wasn't that great in the past, but I think it's a lot better now.
What's changed?
They have a new manager, and I guess she's made some improvements in the quality of the food. I was there last week, and the food was delicious.
Really?
Yeah, really. And the new manager has also added a lot of really healthful foods and snacks, so the food doesn't just taste good now, it's good for you too.
I'll have to try the place.
好的，听力过后呢，我们知道答案的第一部分呢，要说一下这个 proposal 里面的内容，也就是按照我刚才画出的那些重点词句来进行总结。The student proposes to close the campus coffee house because students usually don't use it, and the food in the coffee house is not good. The woman in the conversation doesn't like the proposal. She says the good thing about the coffee house is that it's never crowded, so it's a great place to study. She always reads book or works on a paper in it. She even prefers it to the library. Plus, students can eat while they study there. She also says that though the food wasn't great, it's a lot better now. The coffee house has got a new manager. Last week, she went there and the food was delicious. Besides, the new manager has added a lot of really healthy food and snacks. 那么他给出的2条原因啊，就非常明白的表示出来了。大家可以用这样一些连词，比如说 plus 或者 first、second 都会比较好。我们接着来看一下25套题的第3题。那么同样的也是先阅读材料。Traditionally, the university holds one ceremony for all graduating students, during which students are awarded their diplomas. Beginning this year, however, the university will hold 2 graduation ceremonies. 那么学校呀要开2个毕业典礼了，这就是谁要做什么，然后给出的原因呢，就会在下文中展开。Under the new arrangement, half the graduating students will participate in the first ceremony, and the other half will participate in the second ceremony, to be held in the following day. Administrators cite two reasons for the change. First, the number of students has increased in recent years, and since diplomas are awarded individually, the single ceremony has become uncomfortably long. Also, the hall where the ceremony is held is too small to accommodate the growing audience of friends and family members. 给出的两条原因啊，第一个啊是学生的数量啊大量增加了，然后这样啊毕业典礼啊就会太长了，因为是单独发 diploma。那么第二点呢就是这个 hall 呀 too small， 这就是学校给出的两个观点。然后呢，我们就说一下这个女士啊，她有什么观点，而她的原因是什么，在总结材料的基础上把这两点做到就可以了。然后知道题目的要求之后呀，我们同样呀先一起来听一下听力。
Now listen to two students discussing the article.
You know, I wish they wouldn't do this.
Why?
Well, I think it's unnecessary. I mean, as far as the first reason goes, yeah, sure, it takes a long time to have everyone receive their diploma individually, especially now that there are more students. But there's an easy way to make it shorter.
What's that?
Reduce the number of speeches. I mean, a lot of people give speeches. Students, professors, administrators, the president of the university. Do we really need that many speeches?
Probably not. And a lot of the speeches are pretty boring anyway, so yeah, we probably could cut out a few.
Yeah, and I don't think their second reason's very good either, about the space.
How's that?
The problem isn't the size of the hall, it's that they allow students to invite too many people to come and watch. All they need to do is reduce the number of guests each graduating student gets to invite.
Yeah, I guess that could solve the problem.
Yeah. I mean, right now, each graduating student can invite up to 10 people. That's too many. At most schools, students only get to invite like 4 or 5 people. If we just said, okay, you can only invite 6 people, that'd still be more than most other schools, and the ceremony could stay the way it is.
好的，听力过后呢，我们就知道第一步呢，首先总结一下 reading material。The university is going to split the graduation ceremony.Which means students will be divided into 2 parts to participate in it. However, the woman disagrees with this plan. 那么她为什么不同意呢？ And she has 2 reasons for that. Firstly, 第一点 even though students are granted individually, which takes a lot of time. 虽然是单独颁发呢 they will have a shorter ceremony simply by university reducing the number of speeches.Made by professors, administrators, president, and so on. 看来这是中西的一个通病啊！一开会，领导就讲个没完啊！上台先说，请允许我啊！我真的是不想允许你多做 speeches 啊！这个地方，这个 woman 也提到这样一个原因。Secondly, she denies the excuse of size of the hall. She thinks that the core issue, why the ceremony is crowded, lies on the number of people.那么人太多了，所以啊 the hall is too small. Because right now, university allows students to invite up to 10 guests, which is far more than other universities. It can be solved if they can only invite at most 6 family members or friends. 那么很容易就解决了。那么这就是这道题。我们接着来看下一套题的第5题。那么第5题啊，通常都是谁啊遇到了一个什么问题？通常都是 a woman。然后他遇到这个问题以后啊，另外一个人在对话中啊会给他2个 solutions， 或者是他的老师啊，或者他的朋友呀。然后呢，我们就需要挑选出一个 solution， 然后给出老师啊我们为什么选这个 solution 的一个原因。知道问题以后呀，我们就先来一起听一下听力。
Listen to a conversation between 2 students.
Hey, Amy, have you finished moving out of your dorm room yet?
Yeah, I'm all done. I moved into my new apartment off campus yesterday.
How do you like it?
It's great. There's just one problem.
What's that?
Well, I don't have an internet connection at my new apartment, so I can't use the computer to access the internet from my room.
And that's really important.
Right. I need it to do research for classes, email people, stuff like that. I use it almost every day.
So, are you going to pay to get it installed in the apartment?
Well, I've called a couple internet companies in the area, and it's no trouble for them to send someone out to my apartment to install internet service. It's just the cost. I'd have to pay every month for the service.
Well, there's always the computer center on campus. The computers there have free internet access. Couldn't you use them?
I could. It's just that I don't have classes every day, so I'd have to go to campus on some days just to use the internet. And that computer center can get crowded sometimes. So I'm not sure what to do.
好的，听力过后呢，我们知道第一步呢，我们要首先总结一下 what is a problem， 第二步 what are the solutions， and first, second， 第三步呢就是 I would recommend if I were him or her, I would do something. The woman just moved into a new place to live, but the problem is that the new doesn't have an internet connection. She has to do research and email people every day. 一句话把问题总结出来。There are two possible solutions to this problem. The first solution is to call internet companies to install internet, but it's costly. The woman has to pay for the service every month. The next solution is to use the computer center on campus. The internet there is free, but the woman doesn't have classes on campus every day, and the computer center can get crowded sometimes. I would recommend the woman to take the first solution, even if installing the internet will be costly. It's absolutely worth it. Since, 那么给出我们的原因 she has to do research and email people every day. She must need a stable and handy internet connection. After all, computer center is on campus, and it may be too crowded. 我们可以给出另外一条 solution 它的缺点是什么，然后来加强我们选择的这样一个原因。然后下一道题呢，同样的也是一个人遇到了一个问题，我们给出2个建议，然后我们选择一个建议来给出我们的原因。然后知道题目的要求之后呀，我们先一起来听一下听力。
Listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Frank. How's it going?
Well, I just found out my roommate Jim is moving out of our off-campus apartment into a bigger place with a whole bunch of friends next semester.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does this mean you'll be living by yourself next semester?
Yeah, but that's okay, because I really wanted to live alone next semester anyway. I have to concentrate on my senior project for the history department. I have a lot to write, and I don't want any distractions. The only major problem, though, is how I'll be getting to campus.
Oh, yeah?
See, the apartment's a little far from campus, and Jim has a car, and he gives me rides to and from campus every day. But I can't afford a car now.
So, have you thought about taking public transportation? The bus to campus?
Yeah, I have. The thing is that there's no bus going directly to the campus from that part of town. I'd have to change buses a couple of times on the way.
I see. And that could take a lot of time.
Right.
Well, maybe you should move back into a dormitory on campus. Request a single room. There's lots of them.
Yeah, I thought about that. I could live alone and get my work done, but I don't know. I would miss my apartment.
I know, but you've got to make some choice.
好的，听力过后呢，首先第一步 what is the problem? The man confronts with the problem that he doesn't know how he will be getting to campus after his roommate moving out, who used to give him a ride. There are two solutions to the problem. The first one, 那么第一个 is to take public transportation, like the bus to school. The second one is to move back to a dorm on campus. 那么第一个呢，公共交通；第二个呢，搬回去住。I recommend the man should adopt the second way out. The reasons are as follows. Firstly, public transportation is too time-consuming, and as we all know, the bus is not always on schedule. Several minutes late of the bus could cause the man to be late for his class, and it could happen every day. 那么这是每天都有可能发生的，都是有风险的。Secondly, 那么第二条呢 living in the dormitory, he will have a brand new way of life, make lots of friends, take more exercises, and so on. And that way he won't miss his life living off campus. 我们还补充了呀，住在宿舍还可以有更丰富的生活呀，所以这也是咱们可以参考的。那么以上呢就是咱们第二部分的全部内容。